So it is that time of month again, new Creation Club releases for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. I've already posted my Fallout 4 video, so you can check that out if you want to. But of course, that's not the premise of this video. In this video, we're talking about Skyrim and the two new Creation Club releases. Yes, there's only two of them. The way I'm going to structure this is I'll go over those two things first, kind of give my overview, a mini review, and then a review of the whole program and new releases for Skyrim as a whole. So starting things off, we have that stupid Dwarven mud crab that we saw in the introductory trailer. It was a huge controversy. You can download it right now for free, or it'll be 50 credits in the future, which equates to about 50 cents to $1, depending on what bundle of points you do buy. So this one might be kind of controversial. I really like this guy. Yeah, it's free right now, so download it, and he's kind of a fun companion to have. It's just like this little crab that follows you around. He doesn't help you in combat at all. He actually burrows when you go in combat. He also just burrows in general. The mud crab itself is fairly high quality. It only has 18 carry weight, which is pretty bad, but you can actually tell him to wait in different towns and cities, similar to how you could do it with a dog, so you could like have him carry a bunch of stuff to a city for you and catch up with them later. But again, only 18 weight, so that's pretty bad. For free, or honestly for the 50 Creation Club credits, he's kind of cool. Someone's gonna definitely replace this as a free mod because there's not much to him. I don't know, I kind of liked having this little guy around for the short while I did. Then we do have the Lord's Mail. This is going to be another one that has one of those mini quests to go get it. Basically, you have to go get a note, and then you go and kill a guy wearing the Lord's Mail. Real intuitive, Bethesda. The armor itself is pretty cool. The chest piece is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. The Lord's Mail itself is only a chest piece, so they actually include bracers and boots that are in vanilla Skyrim on the guy you kill off it. That kind of mesh with it well. But the color is weird. It's red, and the Lord's Mail has never been red. It seems like Bethesda took this as a liberty to change the color from the black grayish color that it was in the past and all of the previous games except one, to making it this red color, which I don't really get that. I'm not a huge Skyrim lore buff, but I imagine if I was, I would be pretty disappointed at this. It just really doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. They thought this would look better, I guess? The effect itself is pretty cool. It's basically going to absorb a certain amount of health every 5 seconds from the enemies that are in melee range of you. The visual for that, it looks pretty cool also, but it's nothing really new. And for $3, I don't know, this one's a bit of a stretch for $3. So that's it. Yeah, it's only those two things. One's free and one's 300 Creation Club points. So I take pretty big issue with this. Bethesda has set the precedent with a lot of their previous releases for Fallout 4 and the initial release for Skyrim, which I gotta say, the initial release for Skyrim wasn't that bad. It definitely wasn't good, but it was a step in the right direction. These new releases for Fallout 4 and Skyrim are a step in the wrong direction. Bethesda in the past, like a couple weeks ago, said they were looking at the program, taking into consideration community feedback, and hopefully releasing larger scale creations, or at least that was a goal in the future. I don't know if we all expected that to be coming now, but I would have personally been okay if that didn't come now, but this is a step backwards. It's not even like you kind of sidestep. If we would have had 4 or 5 more things of equal quality with the things we currently have, it would have been a bit better, but just these two new releases, I feel like it's kind of insulting. The Mud Crab's cool, again, I kind of like it, but the Lord's Mail is just bad. It's easily going to be replaced by a free mod, and $3 for that thing is ridiculous. Maybe for $1 it'd be okay, but even still, I don't really agree with that at all. I think Bethesda really has to look at this program and decide where they want to take it. I don't know what's going on internally. I don't know who decides when to release what, but after waiting for over a month to get these two things, it just feels insulting, and I think they really have to reevaluate their release schedule and how many things to release with each bundle. One side note though, they definitely do look at the prices, at least with the Mud Crab. 50 credits is not that bad, especially compared to what we saw in the trailer, which was noticeably higher, and especially on the Fallout 4 side of things, everything definitely seems to be decreased in price, which I do like to see, and I like how they're bundling some of these smaller things together. Again, that's not really present with Skyrim, but it is for Fallout 4, and I do want to give them credit because that was a huge complaint that they did address. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, it's a pretty simpler one. The Fallout 4 one's way more interesting as there's 4 releases compared to the 2 this time for Skyrim. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys all next time. Later.